Hi, it's Heather with another installment of R-Rated Reviews. I've actually done a bunch of videos. I can't find them. So I broke so many phones that when I don't know, but I'm going to do a video today. I wish I saw a video on this. Not going to seem important unless you wear boots or if you have your feet in the same shoes all day, every day. I wear work boots for like 15 hours a day. My feet were stinking. At least I thought my feet were stinking. When I first started, I'm going to do a review on socks. And so somebody told me, TJ's mother told me about wool socks. So when I first started wearing boots, I bought cat socks, I bought Dickies, I bought a bunch of different socks, like thinking that I had the right socks. And after like a week of wearing my boots with a different pair of socks each day, my dogs were barking at the end of the day. I'd take my boots off and I'm like, damn. But it turns out it wasn't my boots and it wasn't my feet. It was my socks. That's the secret. That's my secret and I'm sharing it with you. So I would wash my socks. They come out of the wash. They smell great. They smell fresh. My crystals, my fabric softener, all my shit, whatever. They smell great. I put my boots on for like 10 minutes and they stink. But the boot didn't smell. And I'm like, my feet don't stink. So TJ's mother had told me about wool socks years ago. I'm like, oh, whatever. I didn't listen to her. There's a lot to it. I have Googled and done research, a ton of article reading. Because it bothered me that much. I'm like, what kind of moisture wicking? What are the best socks for stinky feet? Like everything. And the articles don't tell you. They want to give you polyester. They want to tell you 100% cotton. They'll tell you that you need the moisture wicking, all these different things. Not a single article that I read said anything about wool socks unless you Googled articles for wool socks. What good is it if you don't know to begin with? So she had mentioned that her and her husband had switched to wearing just wool socks. I'm like, it's fucking hot. Well, she's like, no, they keep your feet cool in the summer and warm in the winter. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, okay. Well, they actually do. So I owe a little debt of gratitude to Rosemary because she's right about the wool socks. Now, I'm not going to go spend $80 on a pair of fucking alpaca socks like she did for Bill. That's too rich for my blood. But I have ordered so many fucking pairs of socks. And I've gone through and tested so many pairs of socks. It's like my new addiction because, one, I want them comfortable. I wear steel toe boots all day. And I don't want my feet to stink. And I don't want my feet hot and sweaty. And so I've discovered which ones work and which ones don't. One secret is you need a very high content of merino wool. Don't let them give you 20, 30, 40%. It does not function the same way. I stick with over 60% merino wool. If I can get 80, I will, but I'm not going to pay a lot of money for them. I have a few pairs of socks I did pay quite a few bucks for. I was looking them up because I have so many broken phones. I can actually look up what I bought while I'm doing my video. So I'll tell you the brands, I'll tell you how they fit, and I'll give you the pros and cons. So let me just get the ones that you shouldn't bother with out of the way, and I'll tell you a quick reason why. So these are innerwear. I want to like them. I can't recommend them. They're reasonably priced. So I have two colors in here. I bought 2 boxes. I can't return them now. Each box, 1, 2, it was like 4 or 5 pairs per box. I bought pink and purple. Why? Because I have pink work boots and purple work boots. And I wanted them to match. So I'm going to look quick and see those. This is my Amazon list. Okay. This is how many pairs of socks I have wait. Oh, I'm looking at order details. Hold on. Now, these are just my Amazon orders. I have also found the socks at Walmart. So these are all of the different orders of socks I have purchased just from Amazon. Now, the ones that I'm telling you about, the innerwear, it's a 4-pack. So they come like this. I got them in pink and purple. I don't like them. They're comfortable. They are a good degree of wool. The problem I have with them is that they don't feel too snug. They are 86% merino wool. And a 4-pack is on sale. They're 13% off. They're $20.89 for 4 pairs. That's not bad for wool socks, especially 84% merino wool. Here's the thing. They make my legs swell. They don't feel like they're too tight when I'm wearing them. But within like an hour or two, I'm looking to see if I have one I can throw on. I thought I brought them all. My legs, I'm going to get a pair. No, I did have a pair. I thought I brought them all out. So here's the thing. They're comfortable. They're stretchy. I like the amount of lycra that's in them. But by the end of the day, and they do have like a nice band for support in the arch. And I like the height because they don't go up so high, but they're not like ankle socks. So this is them. They're actually really soft. But by the end of the day, right here, it gets a little bit too snug. It doesn't feel too snug. You don't realize it until you go to take your boots off and your legs, my calves are literally swollen. So the innerwear, that's the only reason I don't recommend them. And I don't have big fat legs. So if you do have a larger leg, I imagine that's going to make it even worse. So scratch those innerwear right off the bat. The second ones I got are cute. Now, they're cat socks. And there's like a 5-pack. They come in all different colors. They're wool socks. Now, I liked them for a little while until I found a better sock. Those are, they don't last. Like the stretchiness is gone. I don't think they have a lot of wool in them. And the price also went up. So right now they're $13.98 right now. You get 5 pairs, warm and cozy wool socks. The percentage of wool, and if it doesn't give you the percentage of wool, don't buy them because it doesn't. You don't know what you're getting. Now I know why. These are 35% wool. I bought these without realizing at the time that the percentage of wool makes a difference. They still really weren't working. There's too much lycra. They're fuzzy. They lost their elasticity. Their novelty. I would not buy them. They are from Trifabricy. 5 pairs warm and cozy wool cabin socks for women. A lot of these socks I'm going to show you are for men. I have big, clod-hopping, gigantic feet. So I do wear the men's socks. I bought Darn Tough. They're darn expensive. And then I found out they're only like 45% wool. They work though. They do work and they're really comfortable. I must have returned them here because I saw a return on there. I think once I found them more reasonably priced, I just stopped buying them. They are, they're a little loose, they're dirty. These are gonna have sawdust on them. These are the Darn Tough. They are like $23 a pair. I'm like, no. Now these are women's light hiker and they were, hold on, where is it? Come on. Okay. They're available for $23.95 a pair. I like them. I love the elasticity in them. They are comfortable. They are 43% merino wool, 54% nylon. They're decent, but not for $24 for 1 pair. So the next ones, I just got a whole bunch. I think these are from the same brand. I can't wear no-show socks. No-show socks do not work with big feet. The fucking sock slides into my shoe. I don't care what they say. If they stay in place, they don't stay in place. The only place they stay is inside my shoe and not on my foot. I like an ankle sock or a crew sock or a boot sock. Some of these are called crew socks. They are not. For instance, Shepland. Shepland makes a good sock, but they're also pricey. To me, this is not a crew sock. This is more of a boot sock. Ugh. And they say Shepland across the toes. They are made in the USA. It is small business owned. They're super comfortable. To me, this is not a crew sock. It's more of a boot sock. Crew sock to me is going to go here. Boot socks usually come here, but this is a little long for crew sock. They are, I want to say they were like $24 a pair also. They're not currently available, at least not in the ones that I bought. So I got those Shepland Crew Micro Light. View order details. Here we go. Those were $21. And I do not know what the exact percentage of merino wool is, because it says they're currently unavailable, they're out of stock, we don't know when they'll be back. So it's showing you every other pair and not the ones that I purchased. I like these. The thickness of these is great. They're not super thick. They're not really thin. And I'll tell you, it doesn't make a difference. Some of these socks are ridiculously thick for winter. I've worn them in the summer. I really do think that they keep my feet cool. I don't think there's an issue with what thickness the sock is, other than what feels comfortable inside your boot. I did find a trick with the steel toe boots. Not only do I go up a size in my boots, I now buy wide. When I buy a wide steel toe boot, oh my gosh, they're so comfortable. So my other socks, these are the gnarly, these are the pink ones. The dye comes off. They're not, that's the innerwear. Now I got socks the other day. I search high and low for the highest percentage of merino wool, the most pairs of socks in a package, and the best price. I read the reviews. These are fantastic. I don't know, I gotta see who makes these. Socks just for you. This one is, just got them. I've worn 2 pairs. I've washed them. I wanted to wear them all day long before I could tell you whether or not I like them. They were, where are they? Hang on a second. Okay, this is from a brand called Analysm. And that's A-N, I can't see. Oh. They're $20. There's a 15% off coupon on Amazon. There's 70% merino wool. And it's, Analysm. Analysm? A-N-L-I-S-I-M. This is them. They come in a variety of colors. You have so many different options to choose from. All those different options. I love them. These, I put these on the other day. I've already worn 2 pairs and I've worn them all day. They're so soft. 70% wool. You put these on and it makes you, oh, it's like a hug. This is like, and I love the colors. I love the patterns. I mean, they're socks, but can't they be cute? Oh my gosh, they're so soft. They're so soft. And the elasticity in them is fantastic. They stay comfortable all day. They have this really great arch support band. So you have a little tiny squeeze on your arch. They're so comfortable. The ankles, the toes, they're not lumpy. The seam in the toes is not lumpy. I have a couple of them where it's a little too thick in the seam for the toes, and I have an issue in certain shoes. So those I love. Now for winter, I've got Alveda. I know they're Alveda because they say it. Now these are the shorter crew socks. To me, this is a crew sock. Now these are thicker. Oh my gosh, these are warm, and they almost they're not waterproof, but they make you feel like even if your feet get wet, they stay warm. They're like they're not really fleece lined. They're just fuzzy, very fuzzy, but they're super comfortable. I've worn these. These are thicker socks. These are the ones that you want to save for winter. I wear them in the summer. They still keep my feet. I don't notice a temperature difference in my feet when I'm wearing them. So I got to say, when they say they keep your feet cool or you keep your feet warm, the warm I'll notice if my toes aren't freezing. I don't notice that my feet stay cool. I just notice that whenever I'm wearing wool socks, my feet stay at even constant temperature. I don't feel like my feet ever get hot. But if it's really cold outside, my feet don't get cold. So these are the ones that I wear more so in the winter. I got them in a higher, a longer like boot pair also. So crew and boot. Those, I got them a while ago, so I have to look up what those cost. They were, that was, those must be Walmart. They're not on my Amazon. So they can't be more than 10 or 15 bucks. Probably for 2 pairs because I'm cheap. Trying to do these quickly. Now, I was starting to talk about no-show socks, ankle socks, crew socks. I found from the Analysm company, I bought 2 different styles of socks from the Analysm company. So this was the first one. They come in a variety of colors. I believe these are men's. Oh no, these are for women. But all of them come in men's. They come in a variety of colors. Those all come in one pack. This is 6 pairs. So this is 6 pairs for, it's $22.99. But you get a 15% off coupon. Those are 70% wool. And they come in 2 styles that I've purchased. This is the step up from the no-show. I wanted to buy sneakers. I got safety sneakers. I've had steel composite toe sneakers. I had to get another pair because I went up a size, but I didn't go wide, and they were still not comfortable. These, I love this little tab on the back, because if for some reason you need to give them a yank, you can. You don't need to, though. They have that little hug. I love these little arch support hugs. They also have, like, I can't show you. There's there's mesh. They're almost like a mesh. See how you can see through that? So they're like airy, and that's right across your toes. That right across the top of your toes is where you get that like an air. 70%, I think these are made in the USA also. And then I got those, that's 6 pairs. They also make them, they don't work so much in my boots because they're a little too short, but I like them because they come just to the top of my boot. This is their crew sock, which to me, this is a crew sock. You got the hug, you've got your mesh right here, and then I'll wear these with my work boots because my work boots aren't overly high. I have a pair of logger boots. The logger boots come up to here. Those you're going to have to wear your Sheplin socks with because you're going to need a taller sock for that. But 70% wool, super comfortable, very reasonably priced. I got a few new pairs that I haven't tried yet. That's these. They're super soft. Shocker, pink and purple. Those are from, let me see if these, 80% merino wool. These are going to be really comfortable. I have 1 pair in the wash. I got them recently, and why aren't they showing? These might be Walmart also. I didn't think I ordered anything from Walmart. Yeah, maybe I did. Now, I got new ones coming that time may tell. I don't know what time may tell. These are men's and women. They're 80% merino wool, and they have a little bit of poly. They're just like the Alveda socks. I think they're a little less expensive than the Alveda socks. So the time may tell are $9.98. 2 pairs. So $5 a pair. They do come in a bunch of colors, but it's like dark gray, light gray, medium gray, brown, black. It's not, they don't have the color variety. Those just came in. Now, I got these. These are going to be for winter. These are the ones that are, I know these come from China because it's a sock for you. Sock made just for you. They are, where'd they go? Hold on a second. I'm going to get back to that one in a second because I just realized I must really like the Anlism socks because I realized I've ordered from them 3 times. They are the company that makes the little tab, the ankle socks that are not no-show. They're like true ankle socks. These are from Anlism. And then the taller ones, and then the ones that have the little mesh over the toes, these are Anlism. And the ones I just ordered that came in this box, these are Anlism. So I must really like them. And they're $19.99 with 15% off. They have so many colors to choose from. They come in this one's a 5-pack. The little short ones were 6-pack, and the crew ones were 6-pack. The boot ones are 5-pack. They're calling them hiking socks. Those are the ones I feel like I put them on and it's a hug. So I have 3 different types of Anlism socks. 80%. I think those are the ones that are 80% wool. Oh, those are 70. So, now I wanted to go back and see the ones that were just delivered. Here they are. The time may tell, that's these, are, those are the $9.98 for 2 pairs. I need to find out what these are. These are going to be winter socks. They were just delivered, and they are, here they are. There's a picture of my house with the delivery. Oh, these are also Time May Tell. I didn't realize that. Did they not say, do they say it across the foot? Oh, they do. Here, Time May Tell. $14.98. These are men's. They 3-pack for $15. Now, these are 80% merino wool. These are going to be great. They're a little thicker, and they come up a little higher. So these are probably going to be more of a winter. Oh, they're nice. I like these. They're really soft. They're a little bit thicker. But again, I don't have an issue with the thin. I like the Sheplin that are thinner just for comfort. They feel bulky sometimes, but they don't feel bulky during the day. I'm just aware that I have socks on. I used to have to buy really thin socks because they never made shoes that fit me. So if I was going to put a pair of socks on, they had to be so thin. Otherwise, my feet hurt all day. Now that I can get boots bigger and wider, I can wear whatever sock I want. And so I like the ones that I've gotten. Those are all of my socks so far that are at least worth mentioning. The only ones I would say to stay away from are the innerwear. And only because they make your legs swell. They make my calves swell. I really love Anlisem. Anlisem? Whatever it is. I don't know. I do like the Alveda socks. The Alveda socks are these. They're super warm for winter. Stay away from the cat socks. The cat socks don't last. The other ones, the Alveda, these are the ones that I told you I was going to try. I got so many pairs. I have worn these. These are thicker. I wore them in the summer. It's August. They're a little thicker. They still work. I like the elasticity in them because they're not tight. You can slide them up and down, but they still stay in place. And they have a little bit of a hug on the arch support, a little bit less than the ones that have more Lycra in them. And those, I wanted to 80% merino wool. 80%. So they have a little tag on them that says, quality socks made just for you, high quality guarantee. Something says that when someone cares, they give you these socks. Don't get me socks if you care about me, because I'm this picky about them. Like, don't do that. I don't see them. I must have gotten them from Walmart. They're not in my order here, and I just got them. So if you guys have questions or comments, these are my favorite socks. They're not wool. I only wear these. Fuck off! So now my feet, my socks, and my boots all don't stink. I bought the Dickies socks. They were expensive. My feet stunk. My socks stunk. The cat socks, cat boots, you would think that those are the companies that you would go straight to buy what you need for work. I'm telling you, go with at least 60. I like the 70 and 80% merino wool. You want to spend $80 on a pair of alpaca socks? Go for it. But I have tried and tested at least 50 pairs of socks. And those are the ones that are working for me. Time May Tell. Anlisem. Sheplin. Sheplin's good, but they're $25 a fucking pair. Why would I pay that? They're thinner. If you really like a thinner sock, then go with the Sheplin, because they're the only ones that are, or the Darn Tough. Darn Tough, these are really nice socks. They have very little wool in them though. They're only 43%, but they're still, if you're going hiking, you can wear these for hiking. I'm talking about people that have to wear work boots. And I mean work boots all day, all night, 10, 12, whatever, 15, however long you're wearing them. These are the Sheplin ones. They are thinner. These are more of a dress sock. They'll work for dress. So if you're going to go dancing and your feet could be barking, your dogs be barking, your feet stinking, then go with the Sheplin. But if you want to save money, go with Anlisem. Anlisem's got every color you can imagine. Really inexpensive. 5 and 6 pairs in a pack for 15, 20 bucks. You can't beat that. I'm going to put up the rest of my videos later. If you guys have questions or comments, feel free to leave them. If you want to hit like or subscribe, I would love that.